Life is sometimes hilarious. And yesterday was one of them days. Let me share with you the story. My son comes home, he's doing a course at the moment. And the course is about motivating people or motivating himself, I'm not sure. And he comes home and he comes with that word that he learned. And I say, well, what's the word? And he says, necromancy. What? Necromancy. Well, what's one of them? And he says, well, that's getting somebody's attention. Yeah, it sure is getting somebody's attention. A dead person. Oh, God, I couldn't make it up. I mean, in man's history, somebody was so busy creating a word for the fact of talking to something dead. And obviously you have a real problem, because if we believe the science that it's all just matter and things, and there is not really any souls and spirits, like in psychology, there is no such thing as that, then, well, you can talk just to a piece of wood. You can just talk to a piece of wood. In fact, if I talk to this unanimated, it's dead, okay? It's dead. Good. I can touch it and ask the future. Teddy, tell me the future. Get lost, you haven't fed me. What? Talked. Shit. Oh, God. Right. Okay. Now enough with the joking about. I want to show you a principle of what I just did here. That's quite important in your learning. Now, you know I talk a lot about formula coaching, and sometimes it isn't quite always so clear the power of that. But do believe me, it will be the future. No question about it. What is it about so? What I did just now, and this is something very interesting. Let's take the necromancy for a minute, and definition. Talking to the dead reveals your future. Now, if you look at that, dead, and you look at the definition, you actually find out that it's actually animated objects. It's dead, it's not alive. So a table, a wall, a picture, tea leaves, a card, anything could be used to tell a fortune per this definition. Do you understand? And what is interesting is by demonstrating, by doing this here, one can visualize concepts that normally in your head, you can bring them out into reality. You see, I can't really go to a graveyard right now and dig up and touch a dead person and actually find out if it's working. Obviously not. Or if I wanted to become an astronaut, I can't just jump in a spaceship and go up to the moon to find out how it feels to where there's no gravity. But I can, by visualizing, by bringing things out of my head into reality, into the real environment, I can actually simplify concepts in my head, and I can find out incorrect connections and associations. You see what I mean? So, for example, and very quickly, let's say we have use it a bit more serious note. You have here a person, and you have here two more people. Can you see them? Yeah, you can see. So, good. Now, these two here talk with each other. Let me draw it a little bit down. You don't need to see me so much, do you? And this person here wants to talk to this person. This person here, right? Good, got it? Yeah. It's a little bit difficult with the camera, but I think you get it. So what does he have to do? And this is here communication. Communication is that he first has to interrupt this communication, break it off. Now he got the attention of the person. Now he can communicate this, whoopsies, fell over already, can communicate this concept across to this person. And that's communication when that person here gives an acknowledgement of having received this information. That's communication. Now what I have done here is I have brought a concept in my head out onto the table to assist me in finding out if there's anything that is unusual or new. And right when I did that, it became very clear to me that this key element that you have to block, this communication, in order to get to that person. And it's very interesting how you can really draw it out. Sketches are an excellent way, but this here is also a very good principle. And you don't have to have any blocks, you can just use anything you got on the table, rubber, etc., as I used here. So if you don't understand something, if you have a problem, use formula coaching, sketch it out, demonstrate it to yourself. And you find often, oh, yeah, I do need to put the water in before I switch on the kettle. It's a bit like that. Well, thank you very much. And if you want to know more about sketching and demonstrating, then subscribe to my newsletter and I will give you more information and more tips on how to make your learning more usable or making knowledge usable. Ciao.